Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Age channel. Tony Bellew gave Joshua advice on how to beat Usyk. Former world heavyweight champion and now boxing analyst on British television, Tony Bellew shared a simple solution to how Anthony Joshua can defeat Alexander Usyk to regain the titles he lost early. If he wants to be successful against Usyk and become world champion for the third time, Joshua must look at himself and remember the fighter he was in the fight with Dillian, Whyte and Wladimir Klitschko, a fighter who has something to prove. If he is hungry and willing to put everything on the line, then he can do it. Joshua is not the first time in his career to be pressed against the wall, and after all, he has already demonstrated to us that such a thing cannot break him. But right now he is under unprecedented pressure like never before, Bellew said. Former world heavyweight champion Tony Bellew said he would not be surprised by Dillian Whyte's victory over WBC heavyweight title holder Tyson Fury. Only a fool would write off Dillian Whyte. If Whyte wins by knockout, I won't be shocked. As I said before, Dillian is a problem for any heavyweight in the world. He is big, he is brave, he can hit, he is tall. These attributes alone make it a problem. You can't go out and take it out in one round. And if you manage to destroy him in a round, then he will also slap you a couple of times. Believe me, Whyte is a big and a brave guy. Dillian is a problem. I'm sorry, but a mistake with Povetkin is a blow that happens once in my entire career. Povetkin fell twice and was on the verge of stopping the fight. He closed his eyes, threw a left uppercut out of hell and hit. This is heavyweight boxing. Dillian Whyte can do the same with Tyson Fury. I'm not sure Fury has the one-punch knockout power to get rid of Whyte after one hit, Tony Bellew said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard, absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support. Thank you so much. The WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk discussed his victory over Anthony Joshua and the upcoming rematch with the Briton. I've reviewed this fight about 8 or 9 times. Every time I wrote down in my book, which I have been keeping for many years, what I did wrong. I didn't write down what I was doing right, I wrote down what I did wrong. I remember that it was a very cool, difficult fight. Thank God I won. The coach watched the fight separately, I watched it separately. Then we looked together and sorted out the mistakes we made. The good things that we did will remain, but we need to erase from memory the bad mistakes that we made. Of course, my coach and my team and I are analyzing the fight, what we did, but more than that, what did not work out to erase it. Despite the fact that the opponent is the same, we will do the same new things, but we will also repeat what we did well. I don't know what he will do, I don't think at all what my opponent will do against me. My goal is to do what I earned in the camp with my team. This must be given out in battle. The opponent does in the ring what I let him do. It's not just me, but every opponent does what they are allowed to do, Usyk said. The WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight world champion Alexander Usyk said that he never tries to knock out his opponent at any cost. According to him, he always keeps in mind that his opponents have families who are very worried about them. I don't treat it in such a way that I knock out and was happy about it. No, because as I have already said, each of my opponents has a family that is very worried about him. If I win on point, thank God. If a knockout comes, thank God. Despite the fact that boxing is a tough sport, I don't want anyone to leave the ring very injured, and then it was postponed in life, said Usyk. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.